Is this something that just popped up, or had you been dealing with it a little bit?
I think looking back, it's something that was kind of lingering, but it's spring training, and it's very normal to kind of have to work through some stuff. So I didn't really give it much credence. Just kind of thought it was something I was working through. My last start was able to go out and pitch through that, so I thought kind of got over that hurdle. And then in my bullpen yesterday, just, still felt just a teeny bit of something. So when I looked back, when I thought I was over it and I still felt something, I kind of connected the dots. My velocity was down a little bit in my last start, and that was really the main thing that I was like, well, if something's going on that's causing my velocity to be down 1 or 2 miles an hour, I've dealt with a lat for a couple times in my career, and it's just not something to mess around with at all. I missed, better part of 3 months one time. So in my mind, it was, let's be prudent here, be smart, and get it looked at. So that's what I did. The fact that I'm going to be able to continue to throw is showing how minor of an injury it is. But still, there is something there. If this was a different point in the season, particularly late in the year, I think pitching is definitely on the table. Playoffs, and I'm definitely pitching. But being the beginning of the season, coming off of spring training, it just makes too much sense to not push it right now. And like I said, risk 3 months when it could be much less than that.
Did they give you a timeline for it?
Well, I think we're going to get rescanned in a week when we get back to New York. From there, I don't think I can give a specific timeline. I don't anticipate it being long, just based on how I feel, based on how I felt throwing, kind of putting all the pieces together. Taking a day or two off doesn't set you back. When you start taking off 3, 4, 5 days, I think is when you start, your muscles and everything, and your cuff and everything start to tighten down. So you want to prevent that from happening if possible. So I think I'll probably give it a day or two, just let things settle down for no other reason than it just makes sense, and then regain throwing. In all this, great news was that the doctor said my shoulder looks like that of a 20-year-old. So that's always nice to hear as a 40-year-old.